Selanjut perjalanan.
Hello. Do you have any...
Hello, I'm Priya Tread.
Are you related to Nora Treadwell?
Why, yes.
I actually met...
Oh, that's what. I hope that you think.
What do you have for sale?
Let's have a look, shall we? You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that. I didn't think I'd be the one doing the buying. So nice of you to stop by.
This looks intriguing.
Alright. Ya. Gitu.
Repairer. Accio. Levioso. Defender. Incendio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
Has there ever been a vampire worth knowing? Oh, how I love a good...
Excuse me, madam. I thought I heard you say something.
Oh, yeah. Madam Al...
Nice to meet you.
You know, my husband.
An archaic...
You see, my husband... The man was in, perhaps?
If I happen to...
Ah, this...
Off on another adventure.
I should look into the statue Madam Twiddle mentioned. Revelio. What do you have in store for me this time? I should investigate. Hello, nice to meet you.
Oh, hello.
I'd like to ask you...
Certainly, that...
I hear there's a gob...
Up in, Ranrock's Lloyd.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
Wah, anjir ki perlengkapan gua upgrade.
It's, good luck for me you stopped by today. Glad you were able to stop by.
Dah kali dah. Ini nambah level lumayan.
Confringo! Revelio! Confringo!
Yun eh. Masa udah perlu.
Confringo! That's that. Settled.
Biru sana. Lumayan lah.
Aloha Mora.
Oke, nice. Buka nih. Dagang maling.
Revelio.
Alah nge-lag. Dah ini gua ngerti bener. Baru kita colong. Oke, misi lumayan cepat selesai. Musuh-musuh orang gini.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Anjir, dia nopo cuy. Something. Investigator jelas. Terus.
Rebellion.
Apa nih? Ada apa nih? Oh, gudang item. Ya Allah, ya Allah. Nah, baru nyolot terus iso langsung cek aja.
Rebellion.
Gini, kyono kayak. Oke, nice. Apa ini? Ngomong ini wae anjir. Ribet aja. Lemah lu.
Confringo.
Ini fungsinya apa?
Accio.
Kan goreng ini kan. Oke, then
Levioso.
then what?
That wasn't too hard.
Oh, wes. Untuk apa anjir? Jarak buka.
This place has seen better days. Expelliarmus.
Ini kebuka dong. Ini buka ya piye sih? Bisa buka saiki ora? Kan tak
Glacius.
tak iki kan.
Levioso. Incendio. Stupendo. Expelliarmus.
Tak Expelliarmus ya.
Capulso.
Jeblosan dulu orang.
Accio.
Dah. Dah.
Revelio.
Dah balik mana? Jelas, suara jelas. Oke, coba guys ya. Nah, nanti sih.
Accio.
Kebuka kan? Oke, kebuka, nice. Ngebug berarti mobil.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Yap, jelas elek tenan. Bagi kori strip petruk.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Mana pantai? Sini pantai, no. Secret idiot. Senyat itu rasi developer.
Revelio.
Ah, salah, benar, males.
This looks like the statue Madame Twiddle mentioned.
Oke, statue. Ke tempat perang anjir.
Why are there so many vases around here?
Bilang berapa?
Levioso! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Finger! Revelio!
Soalnya curiga apa ini?
I suppose I should try to find all the vases. I think there should only be a few more vases.
Oh, karena curiga apa emang? Bener.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Raizo di apa?
Revelio! I'm nearly finished. One more vase.
Terus murid. Mantap. Top bagian.
That's it. I should tell Madame Twiddle about what happened.
Mantap lagi. Battle arena ngeri. Shit. Dah. Apa ini? What the fuck? Ki, anu waktu nih, Cok.
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Wih. Tenang. Like aku cok kecil. Wah. Gila boy. Anjir. Ngebug deh masih. Tiba-tiba. Mati lah. Anjir, semenit.
That was a close one.
Kok wave loro? Kapan Gi? Sosok anu. Oh iya Petro ya ora iso metu aku. Geblek.
Not your best moment,
Mati kau. Tuh nih lag ini jurayan aja. Jepret armor. Anjir mati. Gak cok nge-lag cok. Kok tiba-tiba nge-lag. Nge-lag banget ini. Tiba-tiba nge-lag pas beda. Susah lah nge-lag.
Let's have a look, shall we?
Dah, saya mau. Ke situ.
So nice of you to stop by.
But if you don't fill up so much, you can actually go further. It's true. Eat a bit up somewhere here. Expelliarmus. Stupid.
Expelliarmus! You only have Radrock to blame.
Landrock. Jalur kereta cuy. Atau apa ini?
I've never seen a sword like
Ya ampun perang mana. Oke, gas kene.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Revelio.
Expelliarmus.
Glacius.
I will make. This is impossible.
Sabar gue liat.
Revelio.
I won't rest.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
No! I will.
Confringo. Revelio.
Is that the best you can do?
Kena aja.
Run, rock, William!
Bolso. Confringo.
When are you going to give up?
Protego.
This is sad.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Banyak goblin.
Revelio.
Sono pun.
Revelio.
Langsung lah. Tekan perang.
I set my traps. Lower
Jangan mau nyolot
I've been
nih.
at this for hours.
Mau nyolot di sini. Langsung lah, sama anjir, perang terus.
How unfortunate for you.
Incendio.
I won't let
Window.
I won't rest.
Apa kan no?
Window. Stupid one. Incendio. Incendio. Window. Levioso. Confringo. Glacius. Repulsor. Rebellio.
The fuck?
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Nambah level. Lali, saya ngono kira saya tak garap. Pengen lagi raiso, lu piye?
Confringo.
Oh, dicuri.
Rebellio.
Ini ono.
Confringo.
Wis ngaris ya. Unit and defeat item, oke.
Mysterious and
Rebellio. Expelliarmus. Rebellio.
Ruin. Tutup.
Confringo.
Wes ya. Naik, siapa naik?
Rebellio.
Ini masih sini. Kaya.
Confringo.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Nah, wes. Easy. Nunggah ke level oleh penting. Saya masuk lewat terus. Aman, overall aman tuh. Kayaknya sih.
Don't see myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own op.
Coba mandung narik nih gini.
Confringo.
Kadal red jelas. Ini pintu nih.
I've always said that travel broad
Tadi padang ya.
mind.
Oke, aman. Lagi petang coy itu. Balik. Nah, tapi kok sore jo iki bangsat Pak. sembuh.
An intruder!
Pengen ngelawan.
I deserve better than patrol duty.
Males lah. Males. Oke, baik. Robo.
I can see why Feldcroft needs help.
Thanks.
Ranrock's loyalists are hiding out near Feldcroft.
Oke,
They
seperti ini
must
ya.
have the other crate of Chinese chomping cabbages.
Ghost, yo pergi. Ini kayaknya ada something deh. Apa ya?
Confringo,
Nah, udah.
Glacius, Compulsor, Incendio, Accio, Levioso, Incendio, Defender,
Gak kena habis. Oke, gas saya. Bangsat. Metak magic ya bareng lagi.
Defender,
Mulai lagi maksudnya.
Accio,
Return me to the...
Accio, Incendio,
A miss! I won't rest until you...
Protego,
Stupid you! Well done!
Defender,
That was pitiful!
Accio, Levioso, Incendio, Levioso. You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio.
Invasi gak jelas ya. Oh, banjir. Virtual penting euphonic Ranrock. Jelas, banget jelas. Di apa menaiki kayak gini. Mana sih sini ya? Nah, sebelah ini. Musuh ya aja.
I'll make crap. Change
Not
your eye.
today lah, not today.
Aloha Mora.
Aduh, murah. Interesting.
I have them right here.
Oh, how unfortunate.
What do you have for sale?
What do you have to say?
What are we in the market for today?
Kita mau lagi butuh iki deh. Nilvlur. Tuku lah rawa.
Now, if you like what you bought, be sure to come in and see me again.
Wah, gitu.
A pleasure doing business with you. Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Oke, dan bagus begitu. Ya ampun, ya ampun.
Revelio.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Untuk mencuri aja. Mau mencuri ana wonge wae santai. Kamu tuh sih.
Incendio.
Ya, ada peluru. Coba. Latihan.
Incendio.
Ini gila.
Expelliarmus.
Goblok kan. Bodoh.
Compulso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Compulso. Confringo.
Oh, latihan.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Compulso. Glacius. Confringo.
Langsung marah.
You made it.
Sebastian Selu.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
There. Aduh.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Okay. Okay. Tempatnya ngeri, cerah
Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy. Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry to see that. If you
Diare.
don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Diare.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
Iya, Cok. Oh, iki.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Solo muncul.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
Pemikiran lama.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said.
Confringo.
Good day.
Depulso. Confringo.
Kok Ringo sih?
Incendio.
Bakar ya, Mas.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Laut diare, bro.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the Dark Arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat.
She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cosy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
Can try.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Bangsat. Ya, cara biar hidup. Decius dibekukan.
Revelio.
Mulai colong, masih bisa dicolong nggak? Iya, surat-surat. Oh iya, ini gue. Nyolong apel ini, gak berguna banget. Kalau isi kan, ini gimana? Nah, ini kan, ketemu. Mantap. And this is Sebastian.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
Okay, I need to
How
talk
are
to
you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance of what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? It's an honor to be a part of it.
Wah anjir. Sabar. Daerah Kiku mencetnya susah.
Incendio.
Kalau drop item. Suram rana drop item.
Rather unwise coming back this way. Let's get this.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
You've made your last mistake.
Alah. Apa anjing, so-soan. Crazy. Jangan. Sabar. Ini saja.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Revelio.
Ngelak. Apa sih ini?
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific
Malah
reason.
dia gila.
They have stations.
Mana? Iki kan menceritakan gitu.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up
Kolek,
everywhere.
bisa kolek, mantap.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
Perang sih, fix.
Revelio.
Cari chest yang utama, chest.
Whose home was this?
Bit abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Ya gue ragu menang wae, cok menang main gue anjir. Menang wae.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Nah.
Incendio. Confringo. Revelio.
Salah dia nih. Iso dong. Singgah raya, cupu anjir rasa munggah cuk. Tah. Iya jalan ngono iki.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Intentional.
Revelio.
Terus. Yeah.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rook after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Baik, let's find out tuh. Tinggal dinginnya kan? Nah, rampung.
Huh, a stairwell.
Revelio.
Ya, madun lah. Aduh, apa cuy iki cuy?
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
Anjir, tandurannya
They've left all of this simply strewn about.
ribet tuh.
Tells me they're after something bigger.
A journal entry of Isadora. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Bakar saya
Incendio.
tangan.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Ah, lah. Iyalah.
Lumos.
Lumos. Iya.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic. What does that even mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
And you can wield it?
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come.
Here we come.
I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Undergroove. Nge-lag. Oh, loading. Sekarang nge-lag. Nge-lag cetok. Dah. Kok stuck game ini? Dah. Lah. Piye? Loading. Nah, oke. Lama curhat.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
What? What the hell is that, bro? What was that?
Why hide a triptych?
Reaper sih ya. Gak boleh pakai lumas juga perang aja.
Seems as if something's missing.
Let's have a look.
Accio. Defendo. Incendio.
Anjir apa cok? Oh jedot anjir. Terus. Okay,
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the Keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did.
Okay,
I'll be in touch. Till then.
Then what? Terus nganti. Terus nganti cuy ini.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle.
Oke.
After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Dah. Secret mana? Salah. So travel ray. Kau lori the high keep. Birkadum Divisor. Waduh, penelaran sih. Ya, PR sih. Udah sedurungan lah. Sedurungnya lihat musuhnya nanti. Ini kan ya. Sana perjalanan ini. Coba ini. Kijugo Lofi.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. Most pleased to be included.
Di musuh saya. Ano? Mandrake.
Assignment's all finished. Finger. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Confringo. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Protego.
Atas dulu John. Terus kan gitu. Terus kan. Nah, levitate enemy ini. Depulso levitate enemy. Kan kudu dingin aja sih kan. Apa itu tengkorak? Wah, tempat musuh males. Ini gitu itu apa gitu. Sabar. Keras cuk, males. Mau musuh lagi. Oh, aman damai.
Revelio.
Oh no, item tahu pak.
This looks intriguing.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Wonder who lives here. A castle. Must have.
Revelio.
Ada Apa itu? Apa itu? Wajar. Kok tiba-tiba kayak gini?
Revelio.
Ya. Apirin nanti.
Confringo.
Nge-lag kan? Bangsat, nge-lag.
Revelio.
Andirin. Limited enemy, oke kan orang enemy kan di mana? Ini ngisor gini mana? Lah laba-laba gede bener banget.
Leviosa. Cabalsa. Yes. Kijugo. Stupid one. Leviosa. Cabalsa. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Musuh. So musuh.
Why can't I hit you?
Leviosa. Compulsor. Confringo. Ranrock has fooled you all. To your demise. Revelio.
Seneng jeruk ini orang sini mah. Kita tambah map dulu. Ini ya.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
What seems to be the problem?
You may well. I'm not all I need.
Well, as it happened.
Oh, you're a no grim. You there? Can you help me?
What seems to be the problem?
You may well ask. I'm not saying all I need.
I'm afraid I'm all out.
Safe.
Mana? Aku butuh mana?
Would you mind helping a poor old
What
witch?
seems to be the problem?
You may well. I'm not saying all I need.
The Grim, if you...
I can see you.
The fuck? Kayak dulu sih. Visibility coba.
If only someone would come to me aid.
Dulu sih sulit banget. Kasih dulu sih. Jadi kunci. Oke, berarti pakai ini ngisi saya kelas. Oke, nanti. Oke, ngarep dengan sini. Oke, lanjut next episode.